Hello, Robotics Notes fans. Happy September 27th. It is 10:17 in the morning, and welcome to another episode of Robotics Notes Elite, like Animal Crossing. We're gonna visit Jenna today, so let's load the data. By the way, Phase 6 ends in October, doesn't it? Yeah, there's still 2 more days after the 30th. Juna's house is a karate dojo located in Masuda. Didn't take much to find it. I parked my scooter in front of her house and take a breath. Why am I visiting Juna's house, you ask? Well, I'm here on Madam President's orders. Hey Kai, do you think we can convince Jin to stay? Didn't she already go home for the day? She's probably chilling at home by now. Aren't you worried? Every time I've tried to talk to her since yesterday, she's been really cold. At this rate, Jin is gonna quit before I even get the chance to talk it out with her. We have to go visit her house, then we can convince her to change her mind. We don't have school tomorrow, so if it comes down to it, we'll stay overnight. Any thoughts? If you want me to tag along, you know the drill. That again? What am I saying? That's who you are. It's about time for YASHIO to realize that she's not very good at talking it out. The reason she ended up at odds with our VP is because she tried to enforce her will without listening. In any case, I don't like wasting my precious time on other people's problems, even if that person is Jenna. That said, I think back to the photo I picked up in the storage room at the clinic. You stay put, Aki-chan. I'll go talk to her. Are you gonna stay overnight all alone? No, you doof. I'm not sure if I can change her mind, but I do have something I gotta get back to her. You do you. You still have adjustments to make on Yoshiro-kun, right? Okay, fine. She's in your hands. Just promise me you'll bring her back. I'll be waiting. Oh, I didn't read that line at all. Didn't I tell you it's not like that? This is an order from the president. Come back in one piece. Got it? No, I don't got it. And so here we are now. I can hear the karate class underway in the dojo. Wow, so her house really is just a dojo. I can tell that quite a few kids train here. So where is Jenna? She said she's retired from karate. But she was only talking about the karate club. I still see her practicing kata by herself fairly often. In all likelihood, she's probably doing that in the dojo right now. I take a peek. The dojo's front door is open, so it doesn't take much effort at all to take a quick look. There are pairs of shoes all over the place by the entrance. Children-sized. Here comes one of my favorite CGs in the game. That'll be all for today. I hear an old man's stern voice mixed in with that of the children's. I might be Jenna's father. This is followed up by a loud thank you from the children. I can tell from outside that things are getting noisy in there. Is class over? I take another look. Ah. Oh shit. What was that line? No, what was that line too? There she is. She's wearing her gi, or G, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm guessing she was training with the kids. Look at that CG! That's a good Jenna! Now that class is over, she's surrounded by a bunch of them. Hey, Butterfingers, how's my straight punch? I'm so much faster now. Look! Pshoo! Pshoo! Mikihiro-kun, how many times do I have to tell you not to call me Butterfingers? Hey, can you make snacks for us again? You're gaining too much weight these days, Takaki-kun. You'll have to stay away from sweets for a while, okay? I think they call you Butterfingers because of your face, Jenna. You don't look much older than me. Oh, is that so? That's a good observation, Emiko-chan, but I can't really do anything about my face. See, you're always like that. That's why you're Butterfingers. If you acted tougher, you wouldn't look so weak. Stop talking to my sister like that, Emiko. You're just a white belt. It's okay, Masa-chan. It's fine. But, I just wanted to get even stronger at karate is all. Emiko-chan says she wants Jenna to become her karate sister. Karate sister? What's that supposed to mean? Who cares? Butterfingers. Look at my straight backhand combo. Swoosh! Kwah! Jenna is surrounded by tons of kids who are all talking at once. At first I thought she was being bullied by a bunch of grade schoolers calling her Butterfingers. But that doesn't appear to be the case. It's more like an affectionate nickname. She's basically everyone's sweet older sister. Jenna wears a difficult smile on her face as she tries her best to hear out each and every one of the kids. Her sincerity must be what gravitates the children to her. Alright everyone, time to get changed. You better head home soon or else your moms will get worried. No, not only does she listen, but she also cautions the kids when she has to. She's the responsible older student. Jenna skillfully leads the chatty children into the changing rooms in the back. It's then that she notices me. Oh, Yashio-kun. How long have you been there? Since class ended. I see. Sorry, I was just checking to see if I was still recording. Also gotta clear my throat. Oh man. I gotta stop recording these just when I wake up, which means I gotta stop waking up at like 9. I see. Jenna starts fidgeting in embarrassment. You should have said something. So, are you here about the robot club? Yep, and also Doc. She falls silent. Her reaction is understandable. I guess I'll just do what I came here to do and bounce. As I reach into my pocket, the children come flooding from the changing rooms, ready to go home. Bye, Butterfingers. Maybe some snacks next time. Hey, look, it's Jenna's boyfriend. What's a boof? Some kind of robot? I won't let you have her. Jenna is my karate sister. Get a room, you two. The children gawk at us by the door without reservation. I wasn't expecting to get teased by a bunch of grade school brats today. Fortunately, the storm has passed. Or so I thought. Hey, you! 3 boys are standing in front of me, still in their gi, whatever. The oldest one is probably a first year in junior high. He's pretty tall too, about my height. And he has a black belt wrapped around his waist. The middle one looks about the same age as the brats from earlier. He has a brown belt. Then next to him is a chubby little boy, probably a bit younger. He has a white belt. They all stand here with their hands on their hips, staring at me angrily. They definitely look alike. Are they brothers? And wait, they kind of resemble Jenna. Get away from my sis, you worm! Yeah! I've been ambushed. The kid in the middle walks right up to me and punched me straight in my gut. I kneel down in place from the sheer pain. Hey, Masa-chan, what are you doing? Yashio-kun! Yashio-kun, are you okay? Well done, Masa. Go home, loser boyfriend. Go home, worm. Go home, wormy worm. All of you apologize this instant. How could you do this to my friend? I mean, he's your boyfriend, right? And boyfriends are worms. Stop bullying our sister. He's not my boyfriend and he's not bullying me. Whew. Heh. Your brothers are like little warriors. Little part-time warriors. Please let me go home. I'm not gonna last long against these three brutes. I'll forgive his little punch with a warm smile and retreat ASAP. Or at least that's what my hope or at least that was my hope as I stood up. Jenna? Dad? A ripped old man with a gorilla-like chest appears. He has a scar running from his forehead to his cheek. The aura this dude gives off is extremely intimidating. How can this guy be the father of the tiny little woodland creature known as Jenna? How many times must I tell you, call me master in the dojo? Oh, I'm sorry, master. That lad over there, is he your friend? The gorilla man's eyes glare at me. I hold in the pain from the punch in my stomach and bow my head. He's YASHIO-kun from the Robot Club. I see. What did I do to deserve being stared down by this monster of a dad? Please don't tell me he's gonna call me a worm too, and then beat me up. I want to do a 180 and leave right now. He came all this way to see you. Invite him in. How about having dinner with us? Or I'd prefer to head home ASAP. But I don't dare say that out loud. And so, not only did I end up meeting Jenna's dad, I also ended up meeting her grandfather, the Grandmaster. Cut to me sitting here with the entire Daitaku family. My nose is runny. And it's bugging me. Hot dog. Given that I planned on heading home, this is actually akin to torture. The Daitaku family is full of dudes. You have the muscle monster that is Jenna's dad. My internal nickname for him is Papa Gorilla. Damn nose. The bratty karate brothers are Toshi the eldest, Masa the second oldest, and Shin the youngest. The guy who's the youngest is named New. Sitting in front of the white-haired head of Daitaku Karate Dojo, Kengo, his nickname? Grandpa Polar Bear. Sis, seconds please. Masa-chan, how many times do I have to tell you to get your own seconds? Yeah, stop being lazy, Masa. Geez, stop acting so tough because your boyfriend's visiting. Masa-chan. Worm. Or Shin-chan. Jenna's boyfriend, you say? I certainly can't let this go. Papa Gorilla loudly puts his bowl down on the table. YASHIO-kun, was it? Out with it. Let's hear the details. He's radiating a thirst for blood. I'm gonna die. He's gonna break my neck. There's no final chance here. The gap in skills is too wide. Dad, please don't scare YASHIO-kun like that. Psh. Dad doesn't even have to do anything. I could kick his ass on my own. The oldest of the brothers starts to shadow box. Don't get cocky, Toshi. Underestimate your opponent and you risk everything. Toshi-chan, if you want to start a fight, I won't help you with your homework anymore. Jeez, taking your boyfriend's side, eh? YASHIO-kun, answer my question. What are you to Jenna? Enough. Go. Grandpa Polar Bear interjects. Enough go. Go is his name. Despite his age, he has a body of iron. Heck, he's even bigger than Papa Gorilla. He might as well be the last boss. Can you not see that YASHIO-kun is scared? Excuse me, it's Yashio, not Yashiro. Of course, I don't dare correct him. My apologies, Yashiro-kun. Jenna's dad bows deeply. But, so... He then immediately leads towards me. How about it? How about what? You're dating Jenna, are you not? In that case, do you intend on inheriting the Daitaku Dojo as my son-in-law? Do you? Or do you not? Yeek! I'm actually gonna wet my pants under this absurd pressure. Piss, 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 piss! Hang on. Sorry, guys. This is important. I gotta get a picture of the piss. This is important. This is important Chaos Child lore. Everyone knows Piss is the most important character from Chaos Child. You know how it is. I'm being serious right now, by the way. I took this picture. Now I'm sending it to one of my friends. Alright. Why does he even need a son-in-law to inherit the dojo when he has 3 talented sons? I told you, it's not like that. You don't stop joking around, I'm gonna get mad, Dad. This is an important issue that affects the fate of our dojo. My son, enough. Do not make me repeat myself. The old man quietly opens his mouth. Takes a sip of miso soup. Leave the young ones to themselves. It's nothing but foolishness for us older ones to interfere, go. It's the right of all youngsters to enjoy steamy adolescence. His cheeks are kinda red. Don't tell me he's just an old perv. But Grandmaster, the heir to the Daitaku School of Martial Arts must be strong. Simplicity and fortitude yields great virtue. That is the Daitaku family motto. Dad, don't spit all over the food. What year are we in again? I feel like I got stuck in some old martial arts film. I need Jinna's help fast. She's gotta be more decisive about where we stand. Otherwise, I'm actually gonna end up getting adopted into her family. Oh, and if possible, I'd like to get up and escape ASAP. I signaled to Jinna with my eyes. She notices me, but for some reason smiles in response. Oh, Yashio-kun, do you want seconds? Eat as much as you want. I hope you like it. That's not what I'm trying to say! I mean, yes, it's true that the table is covered in all kinds of amazing foods. Chicken salad, dried flying fish, boiled spinach, and even Okinawa cuisine like tempura and Vanguard mozuku. It's scary to think the family can down it all in one sitting, but also amazing that Jinna made it all herself. But to be perfectly honest, I'm too nervous to touch any of it. This is no time to be eating dinner. My rice bowl has barely been touched. Why would you think I want seconds? Yashiro-kun, was it? Nope, it's still Yashio. Please allow me to apologize in advance. The old man bows his head. However, my son's point still stands. Jinna is but a single flower blooming in the Daitaku family garden. Thus, the old man's eyes explode open. If you wish to take Jinna's purity, you must demonstrate your strength here and now. Grandpa, what are you saying? Nope, it's over. Even the old man is in on the madness. How aggressive can these people be? You guys are the worst. No dinner for any of you tomorrow. What? That can't be! Jinna, I've gone too far. Please don't be upset. And just like that, they've all turned into spineless little boys in response to Jinna's threat. You know what? She might actually be the strongest person in the whole family. I'm fine with skipping dinner. Toshi, the oldest brother, is still worked up. He's pointing his chopsticks at me now. I guess to him, I'm his mortal enemy. Toshi-chan, don't point at people with your chopstick. It's rude and ill-mannered. Shut up. I won't let you have sis. She's our big sister. Do it, bro. Beat him up. Yeah! I get it now. These little punks love their big sister so much that they don't want anyone else to take her from them. They're just a little bunch of little boys with a sister complex. Fine, fine. I get it. How about this? I challenge you to a battle, Toshi-kun. Oh, Yashiro-kun agreed to a duel? That's quite the guts for someone his age. Yashio-kun, you don't have to play along with this craziness. I don't mind. I don't dislike a good challenge. But I do have one condition. What is it? We'll settle this battle my way. I whip out my phone droid with all the swagger I can muster. On this, the Daichi command falls silent in response to my declaration. By the time I leave Jinna's house, it's already dark out. Yashio-kun, I'm really sorry. Jinna bows to me apologetically after coming to see me off. My family can be a lot. It's fine. They got the message in the end, so I'm not worried about it. So, here's how it went down. After challenging them at Kill Battle, the brothers totally fell in line. As expected, they too played KB, but at the end of the day, they're just kids. Their eyes lit up after seeing the second best player in the world go to town. I had them calling me the master. The men went on about lewd stuff and traditions of martial arts family, but they went quiet once Jinna scolded them. At least they now know that I'm not your boyfriend, so all's well that ends well. I am so sorry. Hopefully next time I can relax and really enjoy your cooking. Yeah, you're welcome at any time. Plus, my brothers seem to really like you. To be honest, I was pretty surprised. You're totally different around your family. Oh, yeah, I guess. Mom's not here anymore, so I'm the only woman in the house. And as you saw, we're just a bunch of karate muscle heads. If I didn't handle the chores, it'd all fall apart. So I just naturally get that way when I'm at home. I guess I'm a lion at home and a mouse abroad. Hehehe. Hee-ho, hee-ho, hee-ho. You've really got your stuff together, Jin-chan. You should be yourself at school and in club, too. No way! Jinna hurriedly shakes her head. I can only be that way because they're my family. But I'm usually always nervous. Man, I'd be exhausted if I were that way 24/7. But if she says she can't do it, she can't do it. Anyhow, time to cut to the chase. Didn't come all the way out here to get to know the Daitaku family. So, are you sure you're gonna quit the robot club? Yeah. Jinna smiles lonesomely and hangs her head low. I think you'll all be better off without me. I want you guys to repair Yoshiro-kun and make Grandpa Fujita feel better. I still think Doc would be happiest if you came to cheer him up yourself, Jin-chan. She shakes her head in response. I just can't. You saw me the other day, right? I'm still scared. It's been years since the accident, so I thought I couldn't get over it by now, but I was a mess. As soon as I heard that robot's voice, it all came flooding back. I was so scared that I was shaking. Even now, Jinna looks like she's on the verge of tears. She hugs her arms. Plus, I don't think Grandpa Fujita wants to see me. I'm the one that broke Yoshiro-kun. He's probably still mad about that. You think? I think he'd be over it by now. But he refused to see us the other day when we went to visit him. I've been avoiding seeing him, so... Grandpa probably thinks I'm an awful granddaughter, and it'd be weird if he didn't. I think you're being a tad too hard on yourself, Jin-chan. By the way, I don't know if you heard this from Aki-chan, but Yoshiro-kun was broken when we found him in storage, but that's because all his cables had been intentionally cut. What? The body was dented and the eye was cracked, but a robot like that wouldn't stop working because of a little fall. But who would snip its cables? Doc, I suppose? All the other robots were like that too. Why? Who knows? Either way, Doc stopped putting the robots out in front of the store after your accident. Maybe he felt responsible for hurting his beloved granddaughter. And ever since then, he sealed away his own beliefs and disabled all the robots so no one would get hurt. Or something like that. His own beliefs? You know, the whole robots are humanity's friends thing. Either way, it's still my fault. If I hadn't stuck into the storage space. I mean, you can play the tragic heroine all you want, but I'm intentionally cold as I take the photo out from my bag. I present it to Jenna. This photo. Found it on the floor in the storage room. This is me. Oops. How about you take a good long look at this picture and take some time to think? Well, I'm out. I'm out my scooter that I parked in front of Jenna's house. Thanks for dinner. Jenna doesn't budge an inch. Her eyes are focused on the photo in front of her while she stands in silence. And that is another episode of Robotics Notes Elite like Animal Crossing. I will see you all on the 30th for another episode of Robotics Notes Elite like Animal Crossing. And I will see you all tomorrow for another episode stretch of Robotics Notes, where we're going to be taking a look at the PS Vita Limited Edition. But until then, Nochio!